Oh, hello. Here we go. All chat. There we go. Hi. So I am. Thanksgiving was yesterday, and LostCon is today, and so I'm driving from Vegas, where me and my family spent Thanksgiving, to LA, where LostCon is, and I have to say, there are some things about driving a long distance in an old car that can get a little disconcerting. And for those of you who are saying, Victor, why are you streaming in vertical video mode? Well, my phone is in a car mount, and I can't really do too much about that. So, driving along, there's some things you're just afraid of when you have an older car, let's say. My car is a 1999 Mercury Sable. She is a good car. She is a, reliable car. But there are still things you worry about. For example, am I going to make it there on a tank of gas? My car is old. She's got a big engine, a 3-liter V6. And she's getting right now 40 miles to the gallon, which is very, very good for her. And so I am fairly confident that my car will make it to the LAX Marriott on a tank of gas. But I am not 100% sure. I can never be 100% sure. Because she does like to drink. And I can't help that. The other thing you gotta be worried about is, when was the last time I replaced my tires? I don't know right now off top of my head how old these tires are. So I'm cruising along at 70 miles an hour, and there are some portions of the road that have a nice steep downhill grade, and at one point I may or may not have hit 90 miles an hour. At which point I may or may not have had a slight pucker moment where I thought, I better slow this down because I don't know what's going to happen if my tires explode from going too fast. Because that's a thing that can happen with old tires. And then there are things like, what other things are going to fail on my car because it's an old car and it's not used to driving for so long? Old car owner, people who own old cars can have these kinds of fears. And I feel like it's a completely legitimate thing. You can have those fears and still trust your car, but you're still gonna have those fears. On the other hand, the scenery, I'm gonna switch this camera around, see if I can focus out to infinity here. Nope, it's just getting the car dock. The scenery is amazing. Look at that here. Nothing